Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Eileen with Unique Gifts and Decor by Lady Di. I'm hoping everyone is having a great day so far. The sun is still shining down here in North Carolina. Everything is wonderful. Temperature is fantastic. It's a beautiful day down here. But I just wanted to come back on, you guys, and show you the basket that I created earlier using one of these wire baskets. And also I wanted to show you guys how we're going to wrap this. So I think it turned out very well. Just a few items that you can put together to make your basket beautiful. So we're going to shrink wrap this basket, okay? So I'm going to get into this right quick. I don't want this to be long because I got some other things that I got to bring to you guys today as well. So I'm going to shrink wrap this basket. Now these bags that I use are the Purple Q Craft clear shrink wrap bags. They're 24 by 30. It's 10 in a package. And I got these from Amazon. I'm not sure how much I paid for them, you guys. I just order bags and I when they come, they just come and I stick them in the boxes where I keep all my bags at. So if you just go on Amazon, you can put in 24 by 30 shrink wrap bags and it will bring up the bags. And I am usually I use the Purple Q Crafts brand. I've used those from day one. I've tried to use another brand, you know, but it wasn't as clear. The bags was not as clear as the this brand. So I'm giving a plug to that brand because they do have awesome products. So this is the bag that we're going to use. So just bear with me while I open this right quick. I do want to show you all how I open these bags right quick. Some people let me start back. I open mine this way. And then I kind of fold the top down. And I find it's easier to slide the basket into the bag. So that's just one of my techniques that I do, okay? I'm just going to make sure everything is in here. And sometimes you have to go back and make sure all your embellishments are completely down, attached to your items, because that's one thing that really moves around when you are doing your basket. So what are we going to do here? I'm going to get my pipe cleaner, or you can use a zip tie. But I'm going to use a pipe cleaner today, and we're going to attach the basket together to close it up, basically. So in closing the basket, you just tighten up the pipe cleaner. And if it's excess on the back, you can cut it off, or you can just twist it and so it'll stay in place. And then you can pull it up to make sure it is pretty tight in the front. Now on the sides, what I usually do is get my tape, and I will tape down the sides. You can use the wide tape, or you can use the regular Scotch tape. It's just whatever your preference is. I look like I'm struggling with that one, so we're going to use this the smaller tape right quick. And it doesn't matter which tape you use as long as it is your sides are secured down. And you're going to turn around and do the other side as well. Okay, easy peasy so far, you guys, okay? Now, I've got two things I want to show you. This is my hair dryer. Now, some of the comments you all had asked, one lady asked me what temperature that I put my hair dryer on when I'm using it. I only have two temperatures, high and low on this hair dryer. Now, maybe other hair dryers have other settings, but high and low. So, as I told her, you start low and see how it shrinks. And then if it's not shrinking quick enough for you or to your certain desire, then you move it up to high. So, let's try this first. And usually what I do the bottom up, okay? I know some people may do the top down, but I found it's easier if I do start at the bottom and go around and then go up, okay? So, okay, so I am looking at this flower here, and it is not to my desired, it's not sitting pretty like I want it to. So I am opening up my bag since I just did the bottom, and I'm going to reposition this flower so it will lay flat in my basket. Now that happens sometimes, you guys, so don't be alarmed. That's why I use pipe cleaners on certain of my bags, so if I have to reopen it, it's not that difficult. And even if you had a zip tied and you have to do it, it's still not it's not hard to do. It's just, you know, you just replace the zip tie. So things happen, okay? It's just part of the gift basket business, but don't get alarmed. Don't feel like let me take that right quick. Don't feel like you've done anything wrong or anything. It's just sometimes the items do not stay in place. And we're just going to okay, so this, I had it on low, so I'm going to put it on high and see if I can get it done quicker at the bottom. Okay, you guys, so using the hair dryer, you can't really burn the bag like you would when you're using the heat gun. So I've got the bottom done so far, so I'm going to show you guys the heat gun. Now you cannot have your item too close, the heat gun too close to the bag. Let me get this thing sitting up straight here. So you, oh, wait a minute, hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get this paper to sit up straight, and it doesn't want to stand up against my countertop. Okay, hiding with the contract paper, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna do the heat gun. Now you can't, again, you have to kind of keep it at a distance because you don't want to burn your bag. I burnt bags before, okay? So I start mine out on low, and you just kind of do a circular motion so it'll start sealing. I want to say one thing about when you have a towel or any, your flowers or anything using the shrink wrap bags. Be careful, because if you shrink it too much, it will smoosh up or crunch up. So that's why I'm not putting a lot of heat on the back of this towel. Okay, you guys, so your main intentions really is to shrink everything in the bag so it will stay put, okay? I'm still trying to get the technique down for the gun. I really love my hair dryer, but you know, it's your preference. If you are mastering this heat gun, the honey, I commend you 100%, okay? So our basket is ready to go now. So I'm going to work on my bows, okay? So what I have come up with this on these bows, I'm going to use my bow dabber here. So I'm going to show you guys this very quickly. What you do on the bow dabber, you get your pipe cleaner, and or if you want to use string or whatever you want to use, you put that inside of the bow dabber. The ribbon that I'm going to use, the colors I'm going to use is kind of this tan color. And I have this one and I have this one. So I'm not sure which one is going to really go, which way I want to do it. But we're going to try this right quick. So this video won't be too long today here. And on the bow dabber, what you do, if it's the same color on each side of the ribbon, you're just putting the ribbon inside of the bow dabber. And depends on how big you want your bows, is how many loops you're going to put on each side. This is an easy way to make your bows. It's been easy for me. Some people use that easy bow. Some people use that twist method. Right now, this is working for me. And maybe I will change it down the road. But to be honest, the old saying, if it's not broken, you don't need to fix it. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I've got 3 loops on both sides of this bow here. I think that might be okay. And if it's not your desired how big you want your bow, you can always go back and change it. So let's try to use this ribbon. Now this ribbon I got from the Christmas tree store during the Christmas holidays. Not this year, but last year. They went out of business in June of last year. So every year I always go get bundles and bundles of ribbon from them, not knowing that they were going to go out of business. This might have been one of their Christmas ribbon during the season, but it doesn't look like Christmas. It can be used year round. I do buy ribbon for certain occasions, but then I try to find ribbon, just any types, you know, because you never know. It could be a birthday or thinking of you gift, and you just need a ribbon, just plain ordinary ribbon that doesn't say birthday or, you know, whatever the occasion may be. Thinking of you could just, you know, again, any occasion or situation, you can always use a bow that doesn't specifically specify that holiday. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Sometimes I get tongue twisted, you guys. But anyway, so because this ribbon has clear on one side and the floor on the other side, you can twist it with the bow dabber. Very easy to do. Just twist the ribbon and it'll come out the way it's supposed to by itself. Okay. 20 there. So I've got 3 loops on each side. So we're just going to cut the ribbon here. And we're going to attach this bow to the basket. So that was easy to put together. It doesn't take long to do the bows if you're using a bow dabber. If you're using other means of how you're making the bows, it might take you a little longer, but it's your preference, okay? Whichever's easier for you. If you're used to doing it by hand the other way, and your baskets are absolutely off the charts, then you do that, okay? But if you're just learning, there's nothing wrong with getting a machine that's going to help you, even the Easy Bow. Some of the other subscribers use that. Don't feel like you have to get carpal tunnel because you're trying to do a good bow, okay? And if you push comes to shove, if you don't know how to do the bows yet, if you want to do one of the pull bows, that's fine. You probably can do a pull bow, you know, and get by with that until you can learn to do it better. You know, this is always an industry that you're learning something every day, all the time, okay? So don't think that just because somebody else is doing bows a certain way and you can't, that you know, you just going to stop. You can't do that, you know. They didn't start where they were. I didn't start where I was. Again, when I found out about the bow dabber, I just like, okay, this will work. Because if you think about it, when people makes these Easy Bows and the bow dabber, they were probably trying, like all of us, trying to do the bows, and they couldn't do it. So what they did, they created an alternative, okay? That's just like you going down the highway driving, and you see that the road is closed. So what you going to do? You're going to turn around and go back home and don't get to your destination, or you're going to find a detour. So the bow dabber, the Easy Bow, to me, that's our detour. It has the same results. The bows, sometimes maybe, it depends on, you know, what the colors you're putting together. It could be looking better than you're doing the one by hand, but again, it's your design, okay? And what makes the bows, it's the different colors, okay? The different designs in the bows. I mean, you can have plain bows up there, but sometimes you just got to put a pop of color. And again, I love color. And that will bring out your bow. Even if your basket might be plain, you think, oh, it's missing something, slap that bow on there, okay? And that would bring the value of your basket up 110%, okay? So this is where I'm at so far, you guys, okay? So I'm going, since I've got some blue in here, I'm going to try something right quick. I don't know how it's going to look, but we're going to try this right quick. One of my subscribers before had asked me about using all my ribbon that I use have the wires in there. And for the most part, they do. But I have done some ribbon without the wire. And I'm going to try this because I told her I would show her how it would look without the wire ribbon. And I hope she's watching and she can see this. Now, this is just a small ribbon that I got from Temu. And it has the blue. Of course, you all remember my towel has the blue in there as well. So I am incorporating all three of these colors in my bow, okay? So even you can use wire ribbon. If you have it, that's fine. But I'm just gonna show you and see how this works. Now, it has worked in the past, and I'm hoping and praying that it will work today. If it doesn't, you know, I'm gonna take it off. But you know, sometimes you just have to experiment with your baskets to see what looks good. The main thing, and I keep pressing this to everybody, is your presentation, okay? That makes the key. That makes somebody wants to come up to your booth. Depends on how your booth is set up, or if you're outdoors vending at an event or a street sales. Presentation is the key. Now, when they see that you got an attractive booth, you're going to stop. That's just like you in a store. If you're going to the grocery store and you are looking for a cake, and you see a cake that's, I mean, it's put together, the icing, it looks good, everything's piping. I mean, it's fantastic. Then you go walk down a little bit further and you see one that's kind of, the cake's kind of drooping, the icing's kind of drooping or smushed. You're going to go back to that first cake because it looks presentable. That's with anything. That's even in anything that we do. We've got to make sure our presentation is on key. I say that all the time because it has worked for me for the many years that I have been on this earth. I guess my motto is once you know better, you do better. And the things that I'm telling you guys is nothing that is out of the ordinary. It's just basic things that I do. I live by spiritual principles, as you all probably have seen from my previous videos. My main one that I try to concentrate on a daily basis is the spiritual principle of organization. That means that God, the principal spirit of organization is God plan to simplify my life. When I do things, I get things in decency and order. When things are organized in my life. Now, everything all the time is not, but things that I can control, it makes my life simpler, okay, and easier. So let's see how this is going to work right quick here. And we're going to see if this makes this basket pop a little bit more. You can incorporate wire ribbon as well as the non-wired ribbon. It just depends. It's your preference, okay? As long as you learn the basics and then you can think out the box and experiment and put your twist on it, honey, you're going to be Lord help you, honey. You're going to have it going on, okay? I don't say, and I don't have it going on like that, but I just try to design my baskets like I would like to receive them. And if you have that mindset of the mind of your customer, you might not know your customer, but everybody likes to receive nice things. I don't know one person that they can say on this earth that they don't like to receive something nice. I mean, unless there's something wrong with them. And, you know, the way the society is this day, you know, it could be that way. Not knocking anybody or anything, but again, when you're doing these baskets and when you're selling them, your name is out there. If you're trying to build a business, your reputation is out there. So you do not want to have a bad name. Only thing we have really in this life is our name, okay? So we just want, if you're building something, make sure you build it on the best foundation. Do things in excellency. Now, we might not make the mark at all times, but if you're striving to make that mark, you're gonna achieve it for sure. Okay, y'all. And y'all know from my previous videos, I am a stickler about my bows. I fight with my bows until I get it right. But I just want to make this one perfectly right for the first time I'm doing this for you guys. I'm just showing you all the basics. I'm taking time going through these gift baskets to show you guys. I don't know, that's what I was led to do this morning, so I'm being obedient. I don't know how God's taking me or which ways he's taking me with this, but it's just on my heart spirit to strongly for me to kind of just go through some basics with you guys. And I'm really hoping that it's helping you all. And sometimes, you know, it's good to go back and repeat things for yourself. But you guys, what you think about that? How did that turn out? I think it turned out really good. Again, you can incorporate any size bows. The ones that I did, I think this might be an inch. Let me see my finger. This might be an inch. This is the 2.5 inch, and the big one was 2.5. These two are the same size. So there's 2.5 inch and the 1 inch. So again, I think it turned out real well, you guys. Now, please let me know what you think. Now, you guys are pricing my baskets for me, so let me know what you think the price of this should be. Is it something that you all can easily put together? The shrink wrap, was the technique okay for you guys? Did I need to show you something else, how I did the hair dryer, then the shrink gun? Y'all let me know. But thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and comment. Hit the notification button, and next time I upload a video, you will be notified. So till the next video, you guys have a wonderful evening. See you later. Bye-bye.